Hello, everybody. I'm Objectively Dan, and welcome to the Atheist community of Austin's Holiday Trivia Challenge of 2021. If you don't know me, I am the host of the ACA's very own Truth Wanted and also Talk Heathen. So what this is a special pre-recorded challenge that we've done for the holiday season here in order to give our hosting crew a bit of a break during the season, but still give you guys something to watch. So hopefully you guys will enjoy these challenges, even though they're not live like most of our content is. So what this is a 1 versus 1 single elimination tournament. So the winner of each round moves on, and the loser, well, can get their holiday celebrations started a little earlier. So here is how the round will work. Each of the rounds will be an alternating answer format, meaning that each contestant will take turns providing one answer. What kind of answer, you ask? 2 trivia questions, of course. We will alternate who gets the first answer each round. If the contestant gets an incorrect answer, their opponent will have the chance to give another answer. If that contestant gives a correct answer, the round continues with alternating answers. If both contestants give consecutively incorrect answers, then the round will end. So the goal is to get the most correct answers, and the winner is determined by how many correct answers you give across all the rounds. And so we have started with a collection of 16 contestants, and now we've whittled that number down to 8. If you missed the first round of competition, you missed a lot. So be sure to check out that round on the Secular Sexuality channel at tiny.cc/ACAHTC1. Now let's move on to today's competition. First, we're going to check out Johnny P. Angel versus Colson Craig. Johnny is the lovable host of Talk Heathen, where he is the official one-liner specialist, an official mate drinker. He brings his talents to the nonprofits as producer and host. Colson Craig, our mild-mannered audio engineer, is coming in with an impressive round 1 win and is looking to extend his streak. Who will come out on top? There's only one way to find out. So let's go down to the field of battle. And we are back with the second round of the event, the ACA Christmas Show Spectacular. Joining us for this version of the competition, we have Johnny P. Angel, former desperado, now good guy. I guess you were a white hat before. I don't know. It's a little complicated. A murky history indeed. Angel of Death, Johnny P. Angel versus the lovable, the affable Colson. Colson is back with that haunted, roller coaster ride in the background. Very spooky indeed. What's up, gentlemen? How has it been going, Colson?
Well, this was taken at Thanksgiving. I don't know why it's haunted.
It looks fucking haunted. Yeah, oh yeah, you took that picture. That's an original. That's a Colson original. You can buy that in an art gallery somewhere,
it's
right?
Colson original. Make me I'm sure. Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Now, you think you're going to win against Johnny?
Well, I went into the first competition with, I was pretty not confident. I wasn't confident, but ended up winning that because of a lucky category. So I'm going to go ahead and rely on my luck to carry me through against Johnny, because if I don't have any luck, then there's no hope.
Yeah. That's a good strategy, I think, to rely on. Right. Johnny, what's your strategy this round?
I'm gonna answer. It's a NASCAR kind of a strategy. I'm gonna just answer as many good questions right and as few questions incorrectly. It's like a football. I'm gonna try to score more points on the other side. That's my strategy.
Understood.
So
I think that's pretty straightforward. I think that's a good way to go about it. Well, folks, we are begin this round. Then, Johnny, you are going to be starting off the first category. And this category is a fun one. I expect good things out of both of you, too. This is former U.S. presidents. Johnny, you may begin.
William Howard Taft.
William Howard Taft is a president. Colson, you're next.
I'll just go George Washington.
George Washington, a classic grade school answer. I love it. Johnny, you're next.
John Adams.
John Adams is, of course, a U.S. president. Great answer. Colson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson is a president. Great job. Back to Johnny.
John Quincy Adams.
John Quincy Adams is another president. I'm so glad you got that one. People always forget about John Quincy Adams. Colson, you're next.
Not me.
You can't forget JQA.
Mm-mm.
I'll go Abraham Lincoln.
JQA.
Ooh.
Abraham Lincoln, another classic grade school answer. I love it. You're bringing us filled with the nostalgia today, Colson. Very good. Johnny?
Very sophisticated answers.
I'm going to throw a curveball. Franklin Pierce.
Ooh.
Franklin Pierce. Oh, Johnny, you sophisticated so-and-so. You, of course, former president Franklin Pierce. Yes. Colson, you're next.
Coolidge. Calvin Coolidge.
Calvin Coolidge, a classic prez of the US of A. Johnny, you're next.
James Monroe.
James Monroe, more like James Heyo, because you got that one right. Colson, you are next.
How about Franklin D. Roosevelt?
Franklin D. Roosevelt, more like Franklin D's nuts. Just kidding. You got that one right. Great job.
What?
Johnny?
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Rutherford B. Hayes. Johnny P. Angel, you motherfucker. Of course, Rutherford B. Hayes is president of this country at one time. Great job, Colson.
I'm just going to keep with the low-hanging fruit. Easy to remember ones. John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy. Again, another classic Colson response. Great job, buddy. Going back to Johnny.
Zachary Taylor.
Zachary Taylor. Quite a bastard of a president, if I remember correctly. But yes, you are correct. Going back to Colson.
Richard Nixon.
Richard Nixon is, of course, one of the many presidents that have scoured this great nation. Johnny, you're next.
Scoured.
Scoured was the word that I chose in that moment, and I have no regrets.
Benjamin Harrison.
Benjamin Harrison. Look at Johnny with these $5 presidents he's putting in, and not like literally like the one on the $5 bill. I just mean he's bringing out the big guns. Colson.
How about a small gun? Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford. Another one down. Are we going to name all the presidents tonight, gentlemen? Let's find out. Johnny, you're next.
We're going to try. Andrew Johnson.
Andrew Johnson was president of the United States. So true. Colson, you're next.
Herbert Hoover.
Herbert Hoover. You are absolutely right. Another one bites the dust. You got it. Johnny, let's go.
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson. You got it, my friend. Woodrow Wilson, now the president of this country. Looking at you, Colson.
How about George H.W. Bush?
George H.W. Bush, absolutely. President of the U.S. That's a fact. Johnny, you're next.
Tricky Richard Nixon.
Already did.
Richard Nixon.
Oh,
already
before.
Did? Okay. I didn't hear Nixon. Does that count against me? Or should I say
nope, you're fine.
Bill Clinton.
You keep going. Bill Clinton. We'll give you Bill Clinton for that one.
All right.
The saxophone president, as I remember him.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Colson. What do we got?
Perhaps the easiest transition. I'm going to go from HW to just George W. Bush.
Yes,
right
George W. And that's, I did a George. I realized in that moment I did a George W. Bush poor impression instead of HW. They're very similar, but not the same. So great job with that. Johnny, you're next.
We heard a lot about FDR, but how about a regular old TR, Teddy Roosevelt? Did we say Teddy Roosevelt yet?
We have not said Teddy Roosevelt. Excellent job picking out old Teddy there. Going back
The Rough
to
Rider
you,
himself.
Colson.
I'm just going to keep going.
And
Barack Obama.
And star of Night at the Museum.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Right?
By the late, great
That's right.
Robin Williams.
Colson, did you give a response there? Oh, you said Barack Obama.
Yes, I said Barack Obama. Yeah.
He was president. Excellent job, Colson. Back to Johnny.
The most tremendous president of them all, Donald J. Trump.
I was worried that you were about to follow up tremendous with Donald J. Trump, and you actually went there. And now I'm scared for you. So don't know why you decided to do that.
Already canceled.
Definitely, 100%.
Crowd is
100%.
cheering against me right now.
He is kidding, folks. I think he is kidding.
Yes,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's kidding. He's kidding. Okay, all right, good.
Yeah.
Moving on, we're going to Colson.
Did we already say Lyndon B. Johnson?
We did not say Lyndon B. Johnson, but you know who did? You did. So that's important.
I did.
Johnny, back to you.
I like Ike Eisenhower.
Oh, gosh. Another one down. Folks, we're going to go through this whole freaking list. Colson, what do you got?
God, I am just drawing a blank. I've run out of the easy ones, and that's where all my knowledge ends, you know.
Well, some would say that there are other easy ones, but depends on your
Grant,
level of
Ulysses S. Grant.
Ah, you got it.
President.
Ulysses S. Grant was a president. Back to you, Johnny.
The man who put S in Harry S. Truman. Harry S. Truman.
That checks out.
Great answer, Johnny. That does check out. Solid
S
response.
doesn't stand for anything. It's just S.
It's just
That's
S.
what
Little known historical
S.
fact.
Yeah.
Colson, back to you.
I'm having trouble remembering who all we've said.
Well, the trick is just to
running
say
out of
ones
presidents.
you haven't said yet.
Yeah.
So
I'm
that
just
should be
running
your
out.
strategy. 5 more seconds.
I can't remember anymore.
Okay, Johnny, you want to get another one?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden
He's
is currently
former president.
is not. Yeah, he's not a former president. Category
okay.
was former.
Okay, I got that wrong. So do I get to go again then?
I won't. I'll let you do it again. Again.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan was a former president. Great job on that.
God.
Back to Colson.
Of course. How could I forget? Yeah, I still haven't come up with any more since the last time you asked me, unfortunately.
Incredible work. Going back to Johnny.
I know.
Did we see Calvin Coolidge already?
We did say Calvin Coolidge.
Yes.
Yes. 5 more seconds.
Taft.
We already said Taft.
Polk.
That was your first
James
one.
Polk.
All right, we'll give you James K. Polk on that one.
James K.
What do you got?
Did we have a President Harding? If not, I'm going to be really embarrassed. That's
Did
not
we
what-
have a President Harding? We did.
Yes.
Warren
Yes,
G.
we did.
Harding.
Thank you.
And you know what,
Warren,
Colson?
that's right. Warren Harding.
I'm just going to give it to you. Just because I think Johnny can pump out a few more.
Oh, do we have to know their full names? There was a time in my life when I had them all memorized, but that was like 8 years ago.
Little did you know, it would have served you in this very trivia competition, which you stand to gain from. Johnny, what you got?
It feels like I'm exhausted. I don't think I have another one.
Johnny, I made a bet. I made a bet on you saying you could get another one. You telling me you don't know anymore?
Did you actually make a bet? Okay.
No.
Time
Time is up. Oh,
yeah, no,
up?
no,
Nothing?
no.
All right, Colson, you get one more shot.
I don't have any more.
Okay. Well, that's going to end that round. What a long round there, folks.
It's a barn burner.
Only a couple ones that you didn't get. The rest of them were Chester A. Arthur, James
Oh.
Buchanan,
Wait, I thought we said
James
that.
Carter,
Jimmy Carter.
Grover.
Oh, Jimmy Carter from Georgia.
That's right. The peanut president, guys. Come on.
Frick.
Grover Cleveland,
Grover.
Millard Fillmore,
Millard
James
Fillmore.
Garfield, William Henry Harrison, Andrew Jackson, James Madison, William McKinley, John Tyler, and Martin Van Buren.
We only missed 12.
Yeah,
We did pretty well.
Did pretty well.
I
Better
haven't
than
been
the
a
average
ruler in a long
American.
time. I think so. But
Better
vice
than the average
presidents,
American.
Spiro Agnew.
Yeah, no vice presidents today,
No
just
vice
those
presidents.
presidents. We spent a lot of time in that first category, so let's just jump straight to the second one. Colson, you're going up first. We're asking you the 50 most important scientific innovations according to the Atlantic. So get your guesses on.
The internet.
The internet. They don't count the internet as one
As
of
a
them.
scientific advancement.
Oh, wait,
Alright.
it is on there. I'm sorry.
I was gonna
I
say.
didn't see it.
Okay.
Yep. Internet. I was looking for the internet, but it was under internet. So you got it. Johnny,
The printing press.
the printing press, a classic. And yes, they have that one on there. Colson, you're next.
Let's go back even further. Tell me if the wheel is on there.
The wheel.
Is that a scientific?
The fucking
advancement?
wheel?
We're gonna find out. The wheel. Man.
The wheel is not. I don't see
Damn.
anything that says wheel on here.
At least
So
now we have a frame of reference for
I-
what is a scientific advancement.
I
Very
think
good.
It should have been. It's important. Yeah.
well, not according to the
Wheel's
Atlantic.
important.
So you can tell that to the editors, I guess.
Yeah.
Johnny, what do you got?
Antibiotics.
Antibiotics is not on here. So it's
Who are these
just the
people?
beginning. You each only got a point. So I say we start it over again here. I mean, keeping your points, but I'll give you another try here. Colson, give your best guess for the sake
If
of everyone.
antibiotics are on there, are vaccines on there? I mean, come on, vaccines.
Vaccinations are on there. So good job
okay.
for that one. Johnny,
The microchip.
the microchip. What an interesting response. That is unfortunately incorrect. Back to
No,
Colson.
That's okay. What about more like basic? The personal computer.
Computers, personal computers specifically, are on here. So great job on that one. Back to Johnny.
That's so dumb. The microchips.
Bullshit. Okay. All right.
5 more seconds, Johnny.
The telephone.
The telephone is on there.
Okay.
Great job for that. Back to
What about the
Colson.
Microchip.
Did we already say the automobile?
We did not say the automobile, but you did. So you get the point. Back to Johnny.
The aeroplane.
The aeroplane, specifically airplanes, is what's listed here, is on there. So you get the point. Back to Colson.
It's like inventions, I guess. Firearms.
Firearms. They put gunpowder on here. I'm going to give that one to you. I'll give that one to you. Back to Johnny.
The internal.
I feel like you should give him the point.
I
for
think
micro-
I should've gotten
Microchips.
microchip.
Hold on. Microchips and computers are not the same thing. They're not the same thing.
All right.
Tell you what, Johnny, if you get another one here, I'll give you 2 points. How about that? But you got to guess another one right.
The internal combustion engine.
The internal combustion engine is on here. So we're going to give you 2 points for that one because you whined a little bit. We're going to give it to you just for that.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease, baby.
Even his opponent was like, "That's some shit."
That's right. If your opponent says that's some shit, I'm a man of reason. I like to think. Colson, back to you.
The space shuttle.
The space shuttle is not on here. Back to Johnny.
Yeah.
The light bulb.
The light bulb is not actually on here.
Yeah. How did they?
I don't
So,
understand the
yeah.
category.
With that,
It's such a weird
we're gonna
category.
end the round, and I'm gonna tell you what's on here.
They
Okay.
must have written that article in candlelight.
Let me say this: there's some
just
interesting listings. All right. So let me read them to you. So we got air conditioning. Okay.
Sure.
Alphabetization. Anesthesia. Archimedes screw. The assembly line. Cement. Clocks. The combine harvester. A compass. A cotton gin. Electricity. Glasses / optical lenses, the Gregorian calendar, industrial steelmaking, levers, nails, nitrogen fixation, nuclear fission, oil drilling, oil refining, paper money, pasteurization, penicillin, photography, pills, plant breeding, radio, refrigeration, rocketry, sailboats, sanitation systems, semiconductor electronics, sextant, steam it should say steam turbine, pretty sure, steam engine, telegraph, television, the abacus, and the green revolution. So
that's a very subjective and bad category, but
It's a weird category.
It's
like
weird,
those things don't all fit in a box together.
no.
You know,
definitely an interesting one, but
Mhm.
fellas, it wouldn't be a competition of the minds if you didn't have some curveballs.
Survey says.
Well, Johnny, let's see how you survey this next category, because you're starting off on the top here. This is a fun one. I gotta say, I won't be surprised if we get like no answers for this one.
Okay.
But
You're pretty loopy. You've been doing this all day, so I know you're really loopy, Dan. and
You
I
know
like
what?
loopy.
It has been a lot of recordings at this point in time. I won't say how many, but a lot. And so it's just fun for me. Let's get to this one though. This is Kirsten Dunst films.
Oh.
And you may begin.
Question: does Kirsten Dunst have to be the lead, or can she
Nope, just
be...
films in which she appeared.
Okay, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
What a great pick. I love Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. And you are correct. Go to Colson.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is correct. Great pick. Going back to Johnny.
Great Expectations.
Whoa. No.
Yes,
Don't
she's
see
in
it.
there. Yes, she's in there.
I don't see it. This is from the Wikipedia list of movies that she's in.
Then I'm going to say this, because that list is a bad list. And so I will substitute, if I may.
Okay, let's you substitute. Maybe judges can figure out whether or not she's actually in that. I wouldn't
Okay.
know, but go ahead. Pick another one.
Interview with a Vampire.
Interview with a vampire.
With
Let's
the
see.
vampire.
Interview with the vampire.
There it
is. It's on there. Great job. And according to the judges, Great Expectations is a film in which she appeared. So you got an extra point there.
I'm sorry,
Johnny.
Colson. That's not
so
fair.
Colson, you're going to try for two. We'll let you try for two answers here.
Well,
And then-
I mean, I hate to do this, but I have to just do Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3.
That's such a great strategy,
just
and
going for
it worked for you. So
Yeah,
great job
it
for
did.
that.
Johnny
one.
just let me have those, and I appreciate that.
All right, so
Yes,
back to Johnny.
yes,
Johnny, we're going back to one again.
Melancholia.
Melancholia. Melancholia is a movie. Man, you guys know your Kristen Dunst flicks. I gotta say. All right, back to Colson Dunst. I said
And
it
by
wrong.
you guys, you mean Johnny, because I don't know my Kirsten Dunst movies. I know my Spider-Man movies, and I don't know any other Kirsten Dunst movies.
That's it. You're not even gonna try.
I don't know a single other one.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Well, that means it's back to Johnny.
I think I'm spent too.
Oh,
What?
well, there you
No
go.
way. You got Great Expectations, but you're not going to get like the 2 or 3 dozen other movies she's been in. Actually, even more than that.
Yeah. No.
But none of those other ones include Spider-Man.
Right.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, there's a lot of fucking movies here.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to list them all, to be honest.
What are some of your favorites?
I'll list my favorites. I fucking see Jumanji. Remember fucking Jumanji?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, she's in that shit. Elizabethtown. Crazy slash
her.
beautiful. Yeah,
Was
yeah.
her.
Anastasia. Okay.
Oh.
Anchorman 2. The legend continues. She was in that shit.
Who
Look
was
it
she
up.
in that one?
I don't fucking know.
Doesn't say. Okay.
I don't remember.
know.
Wimbledon, Woodstock, Touch of Evil, The Virgin Suicides, and like 3 dozen other ones.
And
So
Touch of
anymore.
Evil. I guess they made a Touch of Evil remake.
They made a remake. Yeah.
Yeah.
look at
Does
that.
Does she play a Mexican cop in that one? Just like Charlton
That would
Heston
be
did in the original.
That would be awesome. I don't think so though.
Okay,
Well,
checking.
that's the end of that category. Fantastic job, gentlemen.
Okay.
Really, really
It was
cool.
a different time, Johnny.
It's a different type. It's a good one. Yeah. Orson Welles plays Othello. Go ahead. Go on.
What a fucking time we are having, aren't we? Going next to the next one here, Johnny, you're starting off this category. I can't believe we're fucking doing this, but we are. It is the original 64 Crayola crayons colors. Johnny, you may begin.
First of all, I'm colorblind, but after I say that, I will say cornflower blue.
What the fuck? Cornflower blue is fucking on here. Are you shitting me? Yeah, cornflower blue. All right, great job, Johnny. What do we got? I was about to call you Carlton. It's been really late night for me.
It's
Carson.
not unusual.
Carson Perry Scott. What you got?
I mean, do all the Crayola crayons have funny names like that? Because if so, I don't know any of them. Violet.
Violet is a color that was part of the 64. So great job. Back to Johnny.
Red.
Fucking red is one of the colors. Again, can't believe I'm doing this. Colson, back to you.
I'm gonna go with green.
Green. What a bold choice, but
If they
yes,
get red
it
and not
paid off.
green.
It paid off for you. Yeah, green is a color, believe it or not. Back to Johnny.
Black.
Black is one of the colors on the list. Another fucking 50 something to go, boys. Let's keep it up.
Taft. Yeah. What else?
Blue.
Blue? No fucking way. You won't believe this shit, Colson. That's one of the colors. All right. Johnny, back to you.
White.
White? White?
White. I
White?
said.
Yeah,
White.
one of the colors. Who would have
Uh-huh.
thought it? Colson?
Teal.
No. Teal is not one of the original 64
been.
colors.
Well, you guys obviously didn't use rose art crayons.
You just
okay?
got played.
A different time.
Sucker.
It was a different time.
Get wrecked. All right, Johnny, what you got?
Silver.
Silver? Yes, silver is one of the colors. Going back to Colson.
silver crayon. How about gray?
Gray. Yes, one of the colors.
With an E or an A? I don't care.
With an E this time.
It's an
I don't
E.
know why.
It's always with an E, Colson.
Johnny?
Gold.
Gold is one of the colors. Great job. Going to Colson.
Orange.
Orange? Huh. Orange, you glad that orange was one of the colors? Because you got it right. Going
Goddamn.
back to Johnny.
Periwinkle.
Periwinkle is one of the colors. Great job, Johnny. Going back to Colson.
No teal, but they got periwinkle.
Yeah. I
That's
know.
right.
Brown.
Suck it up. Brown. Brown is one of the colors. Great job. We are moving past kindergarten here. And let's keep it up. Johnny?
Pink.
Pink. Pink does more than you think. Unfortunately, I don't see pink. Pink was not one of the original 64 colors. Can you believe that shit?
What?
That's fucked up.
Cornflower blue was.
Cornflower blue was. What kind of sick, twisted world do we live in?
It's
I
when
don't
America
know.
was great.
Yeah, I
Right.
guess so. That was the time. Colson, what do you got?
Yeah.
I think that yellow red was among the Crayola colors.
Yellow, red? No. There was no
Man,
yellow red.
I remember a yellow red crayon. It must
We
be
just
from
ended the
expanded.
category. Guys, we were just naming colors, and you guys fucking couldn't name even half of them.
All
I'm
the colors I
disappointed.
named were colors. They just didn't make crayons of them.
Yeah, but they
Yes.
didn't make crayons of it, and that's what counted. Okay, so I can't believe this again, but I am going to list all of the colors that you
Oh, no.
missed. You ready for this?
No. Yes.
Apricot, aquamarine, bitter wheat. So it's supposed to be bittersweet? No, I guess that's bitter wheat. Okay. Blue gray, blue green, blue violet, brick red, brilliant rose, burnt orange, burnt sienna, cadet blue, carnation pink. See, that's where you fucked up. Copper, flesh, forest green, goldenrod, green blue, green yellow, Indian red. That sounds kind of racist. Lavender, lemon yellow, mahogany, maize, maroon, melon, midnight blue, mulberry, navy blue, olive green, orange red, orange yellow, orchid, pine green, plum, raw sienna, raw umber, red orange, red violet, salmon, or salmon, depending on where you're from, sea
Yeah, where you're
green,
from.
sepia, sky blue, spring green, tan, thistle, turquoise blue, violet red, yellow, yellow green, and yellow orange. But see, not yellow red, Colson.
Yellow
That
orange.
is where you are solely mistaken.
That's what it was.
These kids
So-
nowadays with their yellow red.
Mm.
I just spent a little bit of time there listing off the colors, and we still have 3 more categories to go.
Oh,
I'm
good.
having an excellent time here. I hope you guys are too. I believe Johnny is starting off this
No,
category.
I
No?
think it's Colson this time.
I
Yeah.
think, okay, well, Colson, I have lost all sense of space, time, and general sense of reality. So forgive me if I have made a mistake in the ordering of the hosts. So, Colson, your next category is top 30 YouTube channels of 2021 by subscriber count. You may begin. And before
Is
you
that-
say it,
Sorry.
it's not the fucking ACA. I wish it was, but none of our content is in the top 30.
Sorry. Is it the top 30 total or the top 30 like gains in this year?
Top I believe it's total.
Okay. Vsauce. I don't know.
Vsauce is not on there. Isn't that sad? They should.
I don't
be.
watch any. I don't think I watch any of the big ones. I
love Vsauce.
Yeah.
Johnny, you got a guess?
PewDiePie.
PewDiePie is on there. Great guess. Back to Colson.
Garbage channel.
Mark something. I can't remember. God.
I don't know if I want to
YouTube
give that one to
channels.
you. I don't think that's enough.
No, it's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
I just don't know any of the big YouTube channels. I really
Just
don't.
giving it up, I guess. Back to Johnny.
Yeah.
Fox News.
No, thank goodness. Not on the list there. I feel like you guys can guess more. I want to give you guys both another chance.
Okay.
Colson, give us your best shot.
Linus Tech Tips.
I wish Linus Tech Tips was
I know.
up in the top 30. Not in the top 30, though. Johnny, you got any other guesses?
MSNBC.
No, Johnny. MSNBC is not one of the top 30 YouTube channels. So I don't know if I want. I mean, we should be, guys. How are we supposed to make content on YouTube if we don't know who is like the top people on the platform?
I watch the best content on YouTube,
Yeah.
like the ACA, not the most popular content on YouTube.
Does the word
There's probably some like
bespoke-
church shit on that list, you know?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what's his nuts? Joel Osteen or whatever. Is he?
No. We got A4, Ada Halentar, Aaron Play, Batabrun, Carrie Minotti, Dude Perfect, El Rubius, Felipe Neto, Fernand Fio, Jacksepticeye, James Charles, Huega, German, Kids, Diana Show, Kimberly, Loasia, Like Nastia, Lucas Neto, Luisito, Comunica, Markiplier, Mr. Beast,
Markiplier. that's the one.
Rosende Evil, Ryan's World, Schwa, that says Smoosh. I think it's supposed to be Smosh. Pretty sure. T18, Toys and Colors, Vanos Gaming, Vegeta 777, Vlad and Nikki, Vose Sabia, and Winder Sonun. So I don't know a
Yeah.
lot of these.
I had not heard of a
Um,
single one of those
no.
except for Markiplier.
No.
Not one of them.
No.
I knew a couple of
Except for
those.
Markiplier.
Isn't that
Davey
we work in the
504.
space?
No,
What does this say about us, guys? I think this is a
again,
moment of reflection. We as
it's
volunteers
It's
really need
refined
to like.
taste. You know,
I'm
Yeah.
I'm on the older side, so I wouldn't probably see what is happening in that.
Okay,
area of
Johnny.
YouTube.
Okay,
and I'm just playing out of touch. So
You're cool.
Out of touch.
You're. Oh, you haven't even
Hmm.
heard the YouTube channel.
Am
that you
I?
subscribe
Is it?
to.
It's like that Simpsons thing. Am I just out of touch, or is it the children that are wrong?
It's the
And it's the children, I suppose. Okay, we got to finish this off. We still have 2 more categories. Johnny, I know you're going to start off first. We are doing animals known to kill people, according to worldatlas.com, which is what animals kill the most humans each year, specifically.
Okay. Do we include in this category animals who carry plagues, or does it have to be
Possibly.
the animal? All right, then the mosquito.
Mosquito is on the list. Great guess. Going to Colson.
then I guess I'll go with the rat.
Despite all your rage, you are still just a rat in a cage, or without any points for this question. Johnny, back to you.
The hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus is on the list and very fucking scary.
Mhm.
Colson, back to you.
Alligator.
Alligator. No alligator for you. Going back to Johnny.
Tiger.
Tiger is not on the list. How many people getting killed by tigers
In India.
each year?
In India.
How many people are getting killed by hippos?
Right,
Hippos kill a lot of fucking people, dude.
Apparently they do. They're at the top
Hippos
30.
Hippos fucking suck. Like
Yeah.
they're a menace. I would not want to fuck with a hippo. Look, I've seen Tiger King, and I wouldn't want to fuck with tigers either. But it stands to reason that obviously these animals have killed people. Not a lot of them in some cases, but more than other animals. So we'll look at the Ascaris roundworm, the assassin bug, the crocodile. Not the alligator. Different animals, guys.
It is.
Dog.
Whoa. Alligators are much bigger than crocodiles. And
No, crocodiles are fucking bigger than alligators.
the American alligator.
I've
is
seen
a
Florida,
beast.
man. It's crazy.
All right.
You think of the American crocodile. We only have one crocodile in the United States, and they live in the Everglades. Everything else is alligators. Crocodiles are bigger than alligators.
Okay,
That's
right.
I know.
I got it reversed.
Okay, we got dogs, elephants, freshwater snails, human. Haha, that's like a joke answer, but it is in there. Lion, shark, snake, tapeworm, the tsetse fly, and the
Tsetse
wolf.
fly?
Tsetse. Okay, I don't know.
Yep.
You know more than I do about that.
Yeah.
Apparently,
The wolf, though, really.
yeah, that's what it
But
says on
not
here.
but not the tiger.
Wolf. Yeah, I would definitely say wolves kill more than tigers do.
There's a lot of people in
Tigers. Tigers are endangered. There's not as many of them,
India. Right.
Okay, so last category of the night. Let's wrap it up, boys. We have Colson coming up to the stand to finish it off. Highest paid actresses of 2020 to 2021. Would love to hear your guess on this.
Scarlett Johansson.
ScarJo is on the list. Great job. Going to Johnny.
That was actually my guess. She's in she's in The Devil Wears Prada. She's in the Deer Hunter. Her name is she's one of the greatest actresses of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And she's very good. And
judges, you tell me.
I'm feeding it to the
Mark it in
answers.
the Excel spreet if you want to give Johnny that answer.
Oh,
This
you
is like a
can't give him
Ouija
points
board
for that?
situation. Nope,
That's
they're
not
not.
fair.
Nope, they said nah. They said
Right.
nah. They typed in the sheet nah. So that's how you know this ain't real.
Getting close.
Colson.
No,
Her name is Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. Thank
Yes, her name is Meryl Streep.
Okay.
You don't disrespect a legend
Fair
like
enough.
that. Come
Fair
on.
enough.
All right,
right.
Johnny, back to you. We'll give you another chance here.
Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey. I guess
The
she counts
actress?
as an actress, right? Yeah. They didn't put it on this list.
Okay.
I guess she hasn't been in any movies in 2020, 2021.
I thought she was in a Wrinkle in Time.
Yeah, but that was longer than 2020. That was a while back.
Time means nothing. Okay.
All right, Colson.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie is on here. Great guess. Going back to Johnny.
Gal Gadot.
Oh, good one.
Gal Gadot. Yes, is on here. Great guess, Johnny.
I guess it was.
This
Colson?
might be a weird one. Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston is a one on there. So great job. Back to Johnny.
Yeah, I'm blanking.
Okay, going back to Colson.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence is on the list. Great guess. Back to Johnny.
I don't know.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing.
All right, back to Colson.
There are so many. Emma Stone.
Ooh, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone is not on the list.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that means we have to end the category. The rest of the list here, I'm going to name. We've got Angelina Jolie,
Yes.
Kate Blanchett,
Ooh.
Charlize Theron,
Mhm.
Elizabeth Moss,
Mhm.
Ellen Pompeo, Emily Blunt, Julia Roberts, Kaylee Cuoco, Melissa McCarthy, Mila Kunis, Nicole Kidman, Reese Witherspoon,
Mhm.
Sofia Vergara, and Viola Davis were the other
Oh.
actresses we were looking for. So, gentlemen, that is going to end the round tonight. Our judges are counting up the time as we speak. So, let's see. What do we feel like saying about our winner? Who do we say is our winner tonight? Johnny, what do you think?
I think our winner is a very lucky guy who gets to go on to do this again and perhaps again. And so damn it.
Johnny, you can't be, you can't be reading ahead of time on these results. It makes things.
Can I change one of my answers to
No.
alligator?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Colson, any final remarks before I remark on our winner tonight?
I couldn't have lost to a better opponent. So, happy it was Johnny.
Colson, I'll tell you this. I want to watch movies with you now, and they don't have to be Kirsten Dunst movies. I want to watch something good with you, perhaps with Helen Mirren or Angelina Jolie or who is the actress whose name escaped me?
It doesn't matter now, Johnny, because the winner of tonight's round is Johnny with 36 points and Colson with 35 points, off by 1 point. Johnny is taking the round. Wow, what a time. If you guys only had fucking Crayola crayons when you were a fucking child, then this could have gone differently. But alas, it did not. And now Johnny is going on to the next round.
Yeah. Colson,
how do you feel about that?
Really wanted it to be you. But I you know what? Fine. Who I want to know who I'm playing because I wanted to lose to an honorable opponent like Colson, but that means now I'm going to have to go in and defeat all of the dishonorable people who remain. I'll do it for you, Colson. I'll do it for you, and I'll do it for Shannon Q, even though she's already teamed up on Team Kenneth Leonard. All right.
Yeah.
But I'm not just the victor for the people who like me. I'm going to be the victor for the people who don't like me. All right.
Okay. All right. Colson, any final remarks before we wrap up tonight's program?
No, sad not to win, but congrats, Johnny. And I can't wait to watch the finished product and see who takes the crown.
I'm curious about that myself. And with that out of the way, folks, it is time to wrap up this round. I am Objectively Dan, and I am here reporting to you from the second round of the games, going back to the booth. Ooh, now that was a nail biter, coming right down to the wire with only 1 point separating victory from defeat. But in the end, Johnny P. Angel squeaks out a win over Colson, advancing to the semifinals. If only Santa had brought Crayola crayons to Colson, this might have turned out differently. Well, on to the next round. Our combatants for this one are Kenneth Leonard and Kurt Weinstein. After awe-inspiring first-round victories, these two will pit their wits against each other with nothing more than their powers of recall to protect them. Kenneth will definitely need to keep his composure and concentrate on some of the more obscure answers in each category, while Kurt seeks to continue his quest for the trophy by taking advantage of his competitors' mistakes and capitalizing on their lapses in memory. Anything can happen, and it just might. So let's make our way down to the field of battle for this round. And we are back with the second round of the ACA Holiday Games. I am hosting, of course, Objectively Dan. With me in this next competition of the minds are two great individuals. We have, coming in the left corner here, is Kenneth, back for some more, ready to keep popping it till he stops and drops. I don't know his modus operandi, to be honest with you. We'll ask him that in a second. But joining us in the next corner is Kurt, coming up with I should say a salacious victory last time. Those Marvel movies, you just really had to show off that knowledge, didn't you, Kurt?
It's the one thing that I have, really. That was luck. I just got the luck of the draw with the category.
Well, we'll see how luck is faring for you today. Kenneth, how are you feeling about this round of the competition?
Yeah, good. Ready to pop. I would say, yeah. If there was like a 2 Live crew of atheism, I'd want to be in it. So,
okay, all right,
it's a reference
all right.
like nobody's gonna get.
Well, the important thing is somebody's going to get it, and that's all that really matters. So, any final words of shit talking or contestation that you'd like to remark upon before we begin tonight's games?
Absolutely not. I will refrain from shit talking at this stage in the competition.
Look, I have to say this because Dan just set me up for it. I feel like I would be just upset with myself if I didn't, but he said that you were going to pop until you stopped and you dropped, so I guess it's my job to make you roll by defeating you here.
Right. I'd say that's a good call to make on your part. So excellent. With that out of the way, then we shall begin the next round of trivia. We have 7 categories this time instead of 5, and some of these are pretty spicy. I already know you're going to get really mad at me. So let's go ahead and get started. Kenneth, you are going to be beginning the round. We are starting off with a great category for embarrassment. It is our secular sexuality guests of 2020 to 2021. You may begin.
Secular sexuality guests?
Yes. You get to name those guests.
Okay. Stephanie Holmes.
Stephanie is on the list. Congratulations. Going back to Kurt.
I believe that Puck has been a guest on secular sexuality.
Let's see. I'm not seeing Puck's name on here. Judges can confirm if he counts as a guest or not.
I thought he was a guest before he was a host. I might be wrong there, but
the judges will let me know. Yeah, so they're saying he's a host, so he doesn't count. But I'll let you have another chance to try on that one, Kurt.
Oh man, this is definitely my weakest ACA category, as it were.
Give you another 5 seconds.
Was Arden also a guest before she was a host?
Arden of Eden, it counts on this list. was a guest before host, if my chronology is correct. So, giving you that point. Great job, Kenneth. Back to you.
That was going to be mine. Shit. Let's see. I'm just assuming he's probably been on at some point in time last year. It would be Daryl Ray.
Daryl Ray is on there. Good guess. Honestly,
Good
that's a great guess. Going back to Kurt.
Johnny P. Angel.
Johnny P. Angel is on the list. Fantastic guess. Going back to Kenneth.
I'm pretty sure that I watched an episode with Jenna Belk on psychosexuality within the last 6 months.
Jenna Belk is not on the list. So sorry for you. Going back to Kurt.
There's one guest that I'm upset that I don't remember the name of. It was an episode that I found really interesting, and I am just blanking on her name.
Well, you got another 5 seconds.
It is not coming to me.
All right, going back to Kenneth.
I'm in the same boat because I just watched one with Arden and I can't remember the guest's name. Let's see. Did Katie Montgomery do a secular sexuality?
Katie Montgomery is not on the list. And with that means we have to end the category. Boys, you got to watch some more secular sexuality, right?
I do. It's not on at a time that's good for me. And it's just on the list of things that I watch on a daily basis. It's further down the list than some of the other shows.
Well, I see where your priorities are at, Kurt.
Sorry,
and I just say you got to do better. That's all I got to say about that. So we have a lot of fantastic guests that have shown themselves, and honestly, I won't list them all. You should go check them out yourselves. See what awesome people get to show up on all of the ACA shows. But for now, we will move on to the next category. We are going to start this one off with Kurt. Kurt, if you choose to accept your mission is to start naming the top grossing movies of all time. You may begin.
The Titanic.
Titanic is on the list. Great guess. Going back to Kenneth.
Avatar.
Avatar is on the list. Great job. Going back to Kurt.
That one was mine. I'm pretty sure that's or no, formerly. Something beat it. I want to say it was Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. Avengers Endgame is on here. There we go. Okay, you got that one squared away. Back to Kenneth.
I think there are multiple Marvel movies on here.
Oh, I'm sure there are.
I would think Avengers Infinity War would then also be on the list.
Infinity War is on the list. Great guess. Going back to Kurt.
How about just that first Avengers movie? Is that there?
The first Avengers movie is on there. Good guess. Going back to Kenneth.
Let's see. The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight. Let me see. You know what? The Dark Knight is actually not on the list, interestingly enough. So we're going to go back to Kurt.
I love how we're actually thinking the same thing, because that was going to be my next guess, as a matter of fact. I'm just wondering if I can continue this trend.
Another 5
Captain
seconds.
America Civil War.
Captain America Civil War is on the list. Good guess from you. Going back to Kenneth.
I'm pretty sure that when adjusted for inflation, Gone with the Wind is the highest grossing film of all time.
And I'm pretty sure, adjusted with this Excel spreadsheet in front of me, you are wrong and is not on this list. So going back to Kurt.
I don't know movies that aren't Marvel movies. This is pretty terrible. Black Panther was very popular for a while.
Black Panther is also on this list. Great guess. Going back to Kenneth.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens is on this list. Great guess. Going back to Kurt.
How about more classic Star Wars, like Return of the Jedi?
Return of the Jedi is not on the list. So sorry for you. Going back to Kenneth.
I would say the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, the big finale. That's got to be on there.
So it's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, but you did say the big finale, so I'm just going to give that one to you, Kenneth. Going back to Kurt.
I'll take that charity.
How about the Fellowship of the Ring? How'd that do?
Ooh, interesting choice. Not on the list though. Going back to Kenneth.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback on that and say Return of the King.
Return of the King is on the list. Not Fellowship of the Ring though, which is interesting. So we're going back to Kurt.
How about The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug?
The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug is not on the list. Going back to Kenneth.
Trying to think, like, what just had a huge, like, big smash all time. Something like
5 more seconds.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is not on the list, and with that, we are going to end the category. Now, some of you guys got interestingly close, so I am going to list the rest of the category here, okay?
Let me guess. Dark Knight.
Dark Knight Rises is on the list, but not the Dark Knight. Yep, Dark Knight Rises is on the list. You also had Aquaman, Avengers: Age of Ultron, Beauty and the Beast, Captain Marvel, Frozen 1, Frozen 2, The Furious 7, The Incredibles 2, Iron Man 3, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Minions, Skyfall, Spider-Man Far From Home, Star Wars Episode 7, Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I can't read Roman numerals apparently. The Fate of the Furious, The Lion King, Transformers Age of Extinction, and Transformers Dark of the Moon. I think, is that Dark Side of the Moon? Is that what that's supposed to be? I don't know. Anyway, those were the ones you missed. So,
I think I knew 95% of the movies on that list, and I just didn't realize how well they actually did.
You just didn't try hard enough.
Obviously.
That's the problem this time, Kurt. Yeah. But that's okay. We still have another 5 or so categories to go. So you've got plenty of time to catch up. And Kenneth, you're going to be starting this next category. I am going to love to see you guys squirm with this one. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be really great. This next category is Canadian Prime Ministers. You may begin.
I mean, Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau is on the list. Great first guess. Going to Kurt.
That is actually the only Canadian Prime Minister that I am aware of. So I'm gonna have to just pass this one back. Can I phone a friend? Can I call Shannon?
We're Shannon, first of all, is team #Kenneth. #Team Kenneth. Last time I heard, I don't know if she'd help you, but I'm relishing this right now. So Kenneth, I want to see, can you name any other prime ministers besides Justin Trudeau?
Who the hell was before Trudeau? I'd be better off with like.
There was nobody. He was the only prime minister.
Yes,
I could name more Indian prime ministers than Canadian prime ministers. That's so bad. Shit.
Couple more seconds. I'll see if you got anything left in you.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds, not
first Canadian I can think of.
Prime Minister.
I would support
of Canada.
Ryan Reynolds as Prime Minister of Canada. I think the world would actually support that.
All right.
Mario Lemieux.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're gonna have to end the category there. I don't think this is gonna go anywhere.
Sorry,
hilarious. I could read off these names, but honestly, would they mean anything to you guys? Because they really would.
Okay,
This
who-
is
who
just
was-
now. You could have said Pierre Trudeau. You forgot about Pierre, right? Anyway,
Could
Yeah.
you just tell me who
Yeah.
the prime minister was before
I'll,
Trudeau? Like just the one.
I know that's what I was.
if I was a smarter man, I would, but I'm not. So I'm not going to. I know Pierre is there at some point. So that's a thing I know about Canadian politics. But hey, the atheist community of Austin is an international community, and I'm sure we'll be scorned nationwide in the comment section. So look forward to that happening. Let's go ahead and move on to our next category. This next category is such a fun one to do. Also, I'm really curious to see what happens with it. Kurt, you're going to start first with this one. We are looking at NBA championship teams since 1947. You made
The Phoenix Suns.
the Phoenix Suns is not one of the NBA championship teams. We are now going to Kenneth.
Celtics. Boston Celtics.
The Boston Celtics is not. Oh yeah, it is one of the teams. I'm sorry, it is one of the teams. I had to scroll up there. Yes, you got one. We're going back to Kurt.
Chicago Bulls.
The Chicago Bulls is one of the teams. Great job. Going back to you, Kenneth.
Lakers.
The Lakers, the Minneapolis Lakers, or the Los Angeles Lakers. Which ones?
I was going with Los Angeles.
Okay, Los Angeles Lakers are an NBA championship team. Great job. Going back to Kurt.
You know, I said this yesterday. I know exactly one sport, and that sport is football. I am way out of my element here. Miami Heat. That's a team, right?
Miami Heat is one of the NBA championship teams since 1947. Great job. Going back to Kenneth.
San Antonio Spurs.
The San Antonio Spurs is one of the teams. Great job. Going back to you, Kurt.
At this point, I'm just trying to think of teams in general. The New York Knicks.
The New York Knicks is one of the teams. Congratulations, Kurt. Great guess. Going back to Kenneth.
Golden State Warriors.
Golden State Warriors is one of the teams. Going back to Kurt.
This is going to be a very strange guess, but Rochester Royals.
The Rochester Royals is one of the teams. Good guess. Good guess. Going back to Kenneth. This is so great. I'm so glad you guys can name more fucking NBA teams than Canadian prime ministers. Really said a lot. And let's be real. You guys
Toronto
watch
Raptors.
basketball.
Speaking of Canada, the Toronto Raptors won a championship.
Toronto Raptors they did win a championship. Yes. Congratulations on that. Going back to you, Kurt.
I don't think I know any more NBA teams.
Rochester Royals.
Yeah.
We'll save that for after
Not recently, but they
just sweep this.
That's amazing.
But no, I have to pass.
Okay. Or going back to Kenneth then.
The Milwaukee Bucks.
The Milwaukee Bucks have won an NBA championship. Good job. That means, Kurt, you have another chance if you want to take it.
You know what? I'm pretty sure the Bulls won multiple championships.
We already said the Bulls.
Yeah. No, I have nothing.
Okay, going back to Kenneth.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Cleveland Cavaliers have won an NBA championship. Great job.
Kenneth,
Going back
you
to
can just
Kurt.
keep listing these. I'm not gonna have any input here.
Well, we got to invoke mercy rules. So, Kenneth, you have two more guesses.
Okay, 2 more. I'm pretty sure the Dallas Mavericks got 1.
Nope.
Maybe even 2 under Mark Cuban. No? All right.
That's
let's
1
see.
out of the way.
Well, hold on. That was me missing one and then him missing one. That's done, isn't it?
That's true. That's true. All right, we'll just end it right there. I was just so confident in Kenneth's abilities to name these fucking teams, but apparently that was a misplaced confidence. So I'll tell you the ones.
Okay.
And by the way, the Minneapolis Lakers and the Los Angeles Lakers both won championships. That's a
interesting.
fun fact. But the ones that you missed there were.
I should have
known.
by the fact that you asked which one, because I don't expect you to have a full list of NBA teams in front of you that have both won and not won championships.
Well, yeah, maybe, but your intuition has unfortunately failed you in this round, Kurt. The rest of the teams that you did not list were the Baltimore Bullets, the Detroit Pistons, the Houston Rockets, the Minneapolis Lakers, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Philadelphia Warriors, the Portland Trailblazers, the St. Louis Hawks, and the Syracuse Nationals. So there goes the end of that category. Yes, what a nation that we live in, where we can figure out those teams and not know process of other countries. Really awesome world we live in. Going to our next category, we are starting off this one with Kenneth. I believe, Kenneth, you are starting the round. We are doing a real fun one. Another one which I expect some interesting answers for. This is the top 30 magicians, according to BBC Channel 4. You may begin.
According to BBC?
According to BBC Channel 4. Mm-hmm.
Is this all time or like current?
Good question. Don't know.
I'll say I'll go all time. We'll say Harry Houdini.
Harry Houdini is not on the list, but that's a good guess. Good guess. Going back to Kurt.
Penn Jillette.
Penn Jillette. Penn in Teller is on the list, so we'll give you the points for that. Going to Kenneth.
David Blaine.
David Blaine is on the list. Good guess. Going back to Kurt.
David Copperfield.
David Copperfield is on the list. Now we're going back to Kenneth.
Okay. Since Penn and Teller were on there as a duo, I'll go Siegfried and Roy.
Siegfried and Roy is on the list. A great guess, Kenneth. Now we're going back to Kurt.
Matt Dillahunty.
Yeah, that'd be funny, but no, he is not on the list. The BBC Channel 4 doesn't consider Matt good enough, I guess.
Damn.
Plus, I wonder if it's counting just professionally. He's never done it. Well, at least not right now professionally. I don't know. Anyway, going back to Kenneth.
Since it's BBC, I'll say Darren Brown.
Darren Brown is on the list. Great guess. Going back to Kurt.
Why do you know so much magician trivia? Why am I forgetting his name?
Is it because you don't know it?
Dan with the shit talk.
Yeah, I'm jumping in the fray.
Talking me more than you are.
Spicing it up.
You got 5 more seconds.
I'm going to keep brainstorming here, but I'll pass it back to Kenneth.
Okay, going back to Kenneth.
All right. If this fucking guy is on the list, but Houdini wasn't, this is a bullshit list. But I'm gonna say that Chris Angel guy.
Chris Angel is not
Good.
on the list. And I want to see Kurt. I really want to give you a chance here. Can you name any other magicians?
Who was the guy with the $1 million prize? Randy. I can pull this name out anytime I want, except for right now. I swear to you.
He had a foundation for reason and science.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
And all I can think about is Dave Ramsey, which I know is
Unfortunately,
not correct.
James Randi, who you're thinking of, is not on the list.
James Ramsey. Randy sounds so much like Dave Ramsey.
David
And that's
Ramsey
all that was
in
is
my
a
head.
financial magician.
Financial
Right.
magician.
Right.
Maybe. Depends on who you ask. Definitely controversial there. But again, this is another list where I feel like I could list them all, and you're probably not going to know most of who they are. So, I don't know if it's going to be meaningful to anybody. We'll go ahead and move on. I guess, folks at home, if you're interested, you can look that up on BBC Channel 4's list of top 30 magicians. Let's go ahead and go to our next category.
I was giving you next. It's gonna be like Piff the Magic Dragon, like people. Vegas,
say Piff. Is that Puff? Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yeah, I'm trying to like think of how much Fool Us have I watched? Like, who are the best magicians that I've seen on that show? Do they count?
At least Matt didn't get asked that question, right? Then both of you guys would have been screwed. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, that would have been tough.
And that me too. But let's go ahead and do the next one here. I believe Kurt, you are starting off this category. I'd be interested to see if you know this one. These are the 40 best-selling video games of all time.
Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Bros. Is on the list. Great guess. Going to Kenneth.
I would think Call of Duty would have to be on there.
Which Call of Duty?
Modern Warfare.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare is on the list. Great guess. Going back to Kurt.
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Super Mario Bros. 3 is on the list. Great guess. Going back to Kenneth.
I would say Halo 2.
Ooh, Halo 2. Let's see. Is Halo 2 on the list? You know what? I feel like everybody had Halo 2, but Halo 2 is not on this list. So we're going back to Kurt.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Let's see. Is it under the? There it is. Yep. The Legend of Zelda. Oh, not Ocarina of Time. Sorry. That means that we should technically end the category, but I feel like you guys have some more guesses. So I'll give you each another try here. Kenneth, we'll start with you.
I'm just thinking about games that like every single person I know had. Street Fighter 2.
Street Fighter 2 is not on the list. Now we're going to go back to Kurt for that other guess.
Let's go Super Mario 64.
Super Mario 64 is not on the list.
God. N64, you're letting me down right now.
I know, you'd think. All right, this is what I am interested in reading off. So I am going to do that real quick. Okay, so we got Animal Crossing New Horizons. Right? Love me some Animal Crossing. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We got Modern Warfare 3. We got Diablo 3, Duck Hunt, FIFA 18, Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Human Fall Flat, Connect Adventures, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart Wii, Minecraft, New Super Mario Brothers, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, Pac-Man, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal, Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow, Pokemon Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, Red Dead Redemption 2, Skyrim, Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario World, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Terraria, Tetris, The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, The Witcher 3, Wii Fit Plus, Wii Play, Wii Sports, and Wii Sports Resort. So that is the list there for all you gamers at home curious about what the best-selling video games of all time were.
Disappointed in myself, to be honest. Like, I had a lot of those sitting there in my head, but I'm like, oh, I'll just get the easy ones out of the way. Like,
if you've ever seen like a chart of like best-selling Legend of Zelda games, like Ocarina of Time was up there for a while, and then Breath of the Wild, it's like 3 times as much. It's ridiculous. People freaking love it. I do too.
Like, I really, I don't know. I'm disappointed. The only thing that I have some contentions about is Wii Sports, which was actually bundled with the Wii.
I was thinking, yeah,
best selling.
Like, does that actually
still counts? Still counts, baby. You sold the game.
Okay, well,
you can buy it separately too. You know,
I Twitch stream like 3 of the games that you listed, like actively. So I'm like,
well, that is okay because we still have one more category where anything is possible here. I'll be honest, I don't know if either of you have the advantage for this last one, but I'm curious to see if I am wrong Kenneth, you're going to be starting this next category. And this next category is the Smithsonian Museums. You may begin.
The museums themselves?
Yep, names of the museums.
Okay. So we've got there's a Museum of Natural History.
Okay, so the National Museum of Natural History, got it. Giving that to you, Kurt.
I think I should just walk away. My museum knowledge is just not. I have none.
You can give your best guess. Doesn't hurt to try.
We will go with
5 more seconds.
The Museum of Evolutionary History.
Oh, that was a good guess, but unfortunately, it was a wrong one. So we're going to go back to Kenneth.
The Museum of American History.
The Museum of American History. Judges, do we want it? No, yeah, we're not going to give that one to you. Not quite the same on this list here. You know, it is the final category. I want to see everybody succeed. Kurt, we'll give you another shot here. What do you got?
The Museum of the American Civil War.
Museum of the American Civil War. Do we have Civil War? No, I don't see Civil War on this list. So sorry for you, Kenneth.
Trying to run with the America.
Is it the American History Museum? I've been there. I've seen the Star Spangled Banner and Kermit the Frog and the Ruby Slippers.
Don't see it. Don't see it on here. There is the judges almost marked because it had American in it. There's the National Museum of African American History and Culture, but not American. Now there is the Smithsonian American Art Museum, but you did not specify it was art. No, you just said it was an American museum.
Yeah, there's a Museum of American History on the mall in Washington that I've been to. But okay, if that's not the table, then I'll say the Air and Space Museum is definitely a Smithsonian museum.
Let's see. The Air and Space Museum, National Air and Space Museum is on there. Kenneth will give that one to you. And I think that means we just have to go ahead and end the round there. So that concludes the second round for our 2 contestants. Now that we are okay, so judges are chiming in here. They're saying that there is a Museum of American History, so they're also going to give a point to Kenneth on that one.
I was wondering if this was
did not see it on the list. Well, judges, thanks so much for chiming in on that, but I do think we should go ahead and conclude the round there. So now that we're done with the games, Kenneth, who do you think won?
I don't know. I think Kurt was more consistent, but I think I had surges with like the NBA stuff. So I think it'll probably be close, but I think I might have edged him out.
Okay. Kurt, do you share the same opinion?
Oh, no, I think Kenneth won in a landslide here. I think he won most of the categories, and the NBA teams was just that buried me. That was a mountain I was going to have to climb, and I did not do it.
Kurt, where's your confidence here, bud?
Look, all I wanted to do was defeat Jenna in the name of Team Kurt, okay? I accomplished my goal with flying colors, and, that's enough. I'm not greedy, okay?
All right. Well, I'm glad you're a man who can know his limits, but it looks like that we just got the results sent into us right now, so I'm going to read those to you. We have Kenneth at 21 points and Kurt at 15 points. So, Kenneth, you are moving on to the semifinals.
All right.
Congratulations.
I'm going to wear a cool shawl neck cardigan just in honor of Kurt.
Do it. It's all I wear these days.
I'm not going to look half as good, but I'm going to do it.
I got to say, I would like that too. Can I wear one too? Can we wear it together? I'd be down for that.
Yeah. Go for it, please.
Kurt, you have any extras in my size, possibly?
Probably not in your size, but I do have like 5 of them sitting over there in that direction. So
all right.
If you guys want to swing by, California,
I'll give you a call. We'll work something out. Anyway, so Kenneth, you are moving on. Congratulations to you, Kurt. We'll see you some other time. Thanks again for playing. And with that done now, we are going to head back to the booth. Oh, a close one indeed, but it was Kurt's lack of NBA knowledge which proved to be his downfall. But at least Kenneth was noble enough not to make Kurt suffer too much. Kenneth moves on to the semifinals and will certainly be one of the competitors to watch out for. 2 competitors ascend to glory, while 2 have gone down in the flames of defeat. But it's not over yet, folks. So let's take a look at the lineup for the last 2 matches of the quarterfinals, which will air Sunday, December 26th at 1 p.m. Central on Talk. Matt Delahunty will be matched against Truth Wanted host ex-Christian Aaron. Matt will bring his patented wit and humor to the round, while Aaron is taking extra steps to be prepared for this skirmish. Finally, the biggest surprise so far, Phoebe Rose will be pitted against the ACA's mid-show promotional videos darling Nate Smith. Now, personally, I'm going to have to install seatbelts in this chair because we're going to have to buckle in for the rest of this competition. We'll see you in the next episode as we seek to crown the champion of the Atheist Community of Austin Holiday Trivia Challenge 2021. I've been your host, Objectively Dan. Remember to keep wanting the trivia, and I'll see you next time.